Emma Jangestig, her name whispers through cold corridors of silence, a young woman frozen in a single photograph, eyes caught between hope and fear. The night she vanished refuses to stay buried, rain tapping against a window somewhere in Sweden, a phone vibrating unanswered, footsteps echoing then stopping forever. Emma laughed that evening, they say, normal plans, harmless promises, then darkness swallowed the timeline. Her friends waited, minutes turned to hours, hours into panic. Police lights cutting through fog, a life paused mid-sentence. Emma Jangestig, a name that would become a question mark, because no one heard a scream, no witnesses stepped forward, no body appeared, just absence, thick heavy absence, the kind that presses on the chest. Investigators circled the scene, phones checked, doors locked, streets searched, but the city stayed quiet, too quiet, as if it already knew the ending, an ending no one was ready to face, and somewhere in that silence, the mystery took its first breath. Emma Jangestig, last seen under ordinary streetlights, nothing dramatic, nothing suspicious, which made it worse. CCTV cameras blinked, some working, some mysteriously dark, timelines blurred, friends remembered fragments, a smile, a message, a promise to be home soon, then nothing. Investigators mapped her final steps, cafes, sidewalks, crosswalks, each location screaming normal life, until it abruptly stopped, her phone died, or was silenced. Conflicting reports surfaced, sightings that contradicted each other, a woman matching Emma's description, walking alone, then maybe not alone, whispers of a shadow behind her, police dogs followed a scent, then lost it near running water, rivers always erase secrets, days passed, posters spread, her face multiplied on walls, social media ignited, theories bloomed like poison, stranger danger, secret relationships, someone she trusted, every possibility felt equally terrifying. Because every answer opened a darker door, and every door led nowhere. Weeks melted into months, hope thinned but never died. Her family lived between phone rings, each call a potential miracle, or a fresh wound. Investigators interviewed neighbors, co-workers, strangers, everyone knew something, no one knew enough. A witness claimed screams, later recanted, another swore they saw a car idling, color changed each retelling, evidence emerged, then vanished, a shoe may be hers, later ruled inconclusive. DNA samples too degraded. Weather washed memories away, police pressure grew, media demanded answers, but the case resisted, like it wanted to stay unsolved. Late-night tips flooded in, psychics, anonymous emails, maps with red circles, nothing held, everything slipped. Emma's room stayed untouched, clothes hanging, bed unmade, time froze there. Her mother listened for footsteps that never came, grief mixed with fury, because someone knew, someone always knows. The question was why the truth stayed silent. Rumors infected the investigation, accusations destroyed reputations, innocent lives dragged into shadow, an ex-boyfriend questioned then cleared, a co-worker scrutinized, strangers online playing detective, justice turning into spectacle, police made a quiet admission, mistakes were made, early hours mismanaged, crucial footage overwritten, a window missed, trust cracked. New investigators stepped in, rebuilt timelines from scraps. Reconstructed her last hour minute by minute. They found something chilling, a call placed, then deleted, duration too short to trace, a voice perhaps heard in the background, or maybe imagined. Experts argued, psychologists analyzed behavior. Was Emma running, or following? The question mattered, because running meant fear, following meant trust. Two paths, both ending in darkness. Every theory collapsed under its own weight, until one detail refused to disappear, a detail everyone had seen. But no one understood. Years later the case gathered dust, but the mystery stayed alive. Cold cases never sleep, they wait. Technology advanced, old data re-examined, hard drives recovered, deleted files resurrected, a fragment surfaced, audio distorted, wind noise, footsteps, then a whisper, not fear, recognition. Emma saying a name never released to the public. Investigators froze, because that name belonged to no suspect, no stranger, no criminal profile. It belonged to someone officially never connected. Someone who helped search, who spoke on camera, who cried at vigils, a protector hiding in plain sight. But before arrests could happen, the trail snapped again, evidence ruled circumstantial, legal walls too high, the case slipped back into limbo, leaving one unbearable truth. Sometimes knowing is worse than not knowing. Here is the twist no one expected. Years after her disappearance, an anonymous package arrived, no return address. Inside a memory card, one file. A video recorded accidentally, seconds long, shaky, dark. Emma's reflection in glass, smiling, relaxed, alive, timestamp hours after her supposed last sighting, meaning the timeline was wrong, everything was wrong. She wasn't taken when they thought, she wasn't alone when they believed, and the person behind the camera, their shadow visible, never identified. The case reopened overnight, theories shattered, trust erased, because if Emma was alive longer, someone lied, someone moved her. Someone controlled the story, and the most terrifying question remains unanswered. Was Emma Jangestig ever meant to be found, or was the mystery itself the perfect crime?